Hey YouTube students, it's your teacher Damon Tennant coming to you with our September 2021 series for the channel. This month we're going to be covering the area of a shape, and we're going to be covering a variety of shapes. Today we're going to be looking at rectangle, but in the future we'll be looking at triangle and some other shapes, and you'll see those every Thursday, 6 p.m. You know, our videos are premiering here on the channel, so check it out. So in this specific video right now, though, we're going to be looking at the area of a shape as it relates to the skill, so actually how to do it. And then we're also going to work on the areas of shape as it relates to the word problem, so how you're most likely to see this word problem show up on the GED test. And and let me know how it's going for you. Let me know what tools you're using, but most importantly, is it helping? Because a lot of people tell me, oh yeah, I'm using this tool and that tool. My question is, well, is it helping? Are you getting is it helping you to pass the GED test? So again, just let me know what you're doing. It's always interesting. I'm always happy to share what's working for other people with other students who join us here. So let's just share the wealth, share the news. Also, in the description of this video, I make a worksheet available every week. I do charge a small cost for that worksheet. That worksheet is $2 this week, but it's going to give you all the skills that you need to work with what I'm going to show today in this video, both skill and word problems. So without further ado, let's jump in. All right, so as I told you, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to be looking at the area of a rectangle as it relates to the skill. So actually, kind of how to do it. And so the length of this rectangle in number 1 is 20, and the width of this rectangle is 15. And so the formula for area of a rectangle is length times width. So if we want to know the area of this rectangle, we just simply multiply the length 20 by the width 15, and then in this case we'll get 300. Now let me just choose a different color for number 2. Number 2, that will be the length is 8 and the width is 4. So again, length times width, 8 times 4 is 32. So the area in that case of the rectangle would be 32. So for the first one, we'd be looking at length times width of 20 times 15. That would give us 300 square feet. And then the second one we'd be looking at would be 8 times 4. In that example would be 32 square feet, right? So when you're multiplying the length times the width, that's always expressed when we're looking at area as square feet or square inches or square whatever unit of measurement we're talking about. So now you know how to do the skill. And remember, everything we do on this channel is we're trying to get your skill level up so that you can get to the more GED specific problems. So let's go ahead and do that next. Now, so here we are, and we have a prototypical GED question. So let's just jump into it. Jan wants to install hardwood floors in her living room. Her living room is 22 feet long by 15 feet wide. If it costs $6.75 per square foot, so there we go back to square footage, as we just learned in the skill for materials and installation, how much will it cost to complete Jan's project? Okay, so you always know that we're always starting with identify the question. So the first thing we're going to do is identify the question, and we simply come to the question mark there and see what it's asking us. So we're looking at the cost of this project, and then we're going to state our path. Okay, and that's the second step that we always do. And state your path is just simply outlining the material, the information in the problem. So let's just see what we have. So we know that she wants to do something in her living room. We know it's 20 feet long by 15 feet wide. We know that it costs $6.75 per square foot for installation, and we know that we're looking for the cost. So now we've identified those pieces. and we'll just write them here. So the living room is 22 times 15, and then it's $6.75 per square foot for installation and material cost, right? So now with these two factors, what are we going to do? The first thing we do is just simply do the multiplication there, and so we know that we're dealing with 330 square feet. And then the next thing we do is simply multiply that by the cost per square feet. And that's going to give us $2,227.50 to do the job. Does that answer our question? Absolutely it does. So we're going to highlight that. That answers our question of the cost. And then we would just simply come up here and put the answer. Whoops. Trying to get the black ink there. Put the answer there, $2,227.50 in order to install hardwood floors in her living room. So again, just a couple wrap-up comments. We learned the skill. Here we learn this skill so that here when we come to the word problems, we know how to do it. So what it took for us to do the 22 times 15 here, we just learned that here. Okay, so that's the connection. Skill, word problem. Skill, word problem. The stronger you get with your skills, the more able you're going to be to do these word problems. Having this two-step method will guide you through. If you like this video, please like it. Also, subscribe to the video here. We'd be happy to have you as one of our subscribers to the channel. And we'll look forward to covering more area, the skill, and how it's tested on the GED test for the remainder of this month, September 2021.